Hello, my dear doctors. This is Dr. Azam here, your faculty of anatomy and PrepLadder. And today we actually have Dr. Taranum along with us, who has cleared her FMG exam with incredible 236 marks in the very first attempt. Yes, welcome, Dr. Taranum. Heartiest congratulations to you. And first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself, like from where you have completed your MBBS and like what you've done.
Thank you so much, sir. I am Dr. Taranum Jhamb, finally. Proudly, I can say that I'm Dr. Taranum. And I actually joined my MBBS in 2018. And first, I started in Ukraine, but due to war circumstances, I shifted to transfer to Bukhara State Medical Institute. And this year in December, I just cleared my FMG exam with a score of 236.
Wonderful done, wonderful. Actually, इसीलिए मैंने आपको कहा था कि like introduce yourself करके ना, that will be a proud feeling today that you have cleared one important hurdle in your life. Fine. So, Dr. Taranum, just tell us about your journey. Like, how did you start your preparation for your FMG exam, and how did PrepLadder help in that one?
Sir, actually, I started like watching videos in 5th year. I completed my videos and notes once before coming to India. I completed once all the video lectures and I studied the notes. And after coming to India, I did 2 revisions of 2.5 months for 5 months and 1 revision for the last month. Before that.
That's good. Yes. Starting early is an important thing.
Yes, very important. I think there is no pressure when you come to India if you have already completed the notes and you know what you have to study. So it's very easy when you come to India. Otherwise, so there is a lot of pressure because in studying home is difficult if you don't have the resources.
Exactly. So when you came back to India, like what was your timetable like in a whole day? Like how many hours you had to spend like studying and all those things because you started a little bit earlier. तो उसका advantage कैसे मिला आपको यहाँ पर आपका like duration कैसा था studies का?
Sir, actually, I personally think that duration doesn't matter. I used to set a goal like suppose, for example, I'll take anatomy. So in the first revision, I gave, I think, 4 days to anatomy.
Good.
So I used to say that like in one day, I have to complete upper limb. If it gets completed in 3 hours, good. If it takes 5 hours, it's okay. If it takes 10 hours, okay. Like I used to not see the duration. I used to see that if my goal is completed for that day, then I used to sleep. Otherwise, I don't used to set a timetable like 5 o'clock, wake up, then, study this much, study. No, sir, I didn't do anything like that. I just, for 3 days, if I have given to anatomy, I used to complete that subject in 3 days.
That's good. Like apart from that, what about like the questions? Were you able to solve the question on a daily basis? Questions?
Yes, sir. I used to solve like 50 modules, like 3 modules I used to make. One in the morning, afternoon, and at the night, 50, like that. I used to solve approximately 100 to 150 questions every day throughout the preparation.
That's an important thing. I think the students who are actually watching us, they should take a note of this one, that solving questions is very much important because ultimately the exam is not a theory exam. It's not a prof exam. Ultimately, it's all about MCQs only. So you have to train your brain in such a way that you should be able to solve the questions. Fine. So, Dr. Taranum, at the end of the preparation, when you're preparing the last 6 months before the exam, like, did you even solve the GTs also?
Yes, sir. I used to give one GT every 14 to 15 days because it took me 15 days to review one also. So that's why I gave one in 15 days.
15 days to review also. Like, can you elaborate on that one?
Sir, actually, suppose I gave GT on 1st of December, I gave, for example. So one subject at the night before sleeping, I used to review one subject of that GT. But for one subject, big subject 1 day, and derma psychiatry like 1 day, two subjects. At the night, I used to spend approximately 40-45 minutes reviewing them.
Wonderful. That's an important point. Like why I'm asking you this one is, first of all, many of the students have a fear of GTs. They don't
Yes,
they don't appear or they don't give the GTs at all. And if after giving GTs also, I emphasize a lot on this one कि आपका preparation grant test देने से नहीं complete होता है. Actually आपका preparation उसके बाद start होता है. तो आपने जो point कहा, wonderful that you have taken like 15 days to review that one also.
yes.
I think that added to your result.
Yes, like actually, when I was while going for exam, I was thinking that I'm giving a GT only. I didn't thought that I was giving an FMG exam.
Acha, acha, that's really nice. So, what were your scores in GTs like before giving the exam?
It was, sir, above 200 only. In the last national GT mock test, it was 260. I think it was 260. So,
Hmm.
but in the FMG exam, one part was difficult in the first paper. Second part was difficult. I think that's why score is 236.
I was about to come to that point. Like, what was your mindset on the day of the exam? Because we got some mixed feedback from the students that this time the exam was a little bit tricky and lengthy and all. So, आपको कैसा लगा?
The second part was easy. I will say that second part was doable. All the questions were known, but first second set of question, I got three numericals in same row, like together, and that of PSM, I got so many questions in second, but I think most of my marks got deducted in that part only. That set.
ओके तो हाउ आर यू टैकलिंग दैट वन मतलब एग्जाम में होता है ना कि अचानक से इतने सारे क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं जो हमको समझ नहीं आ रहे हैं बड़े ट्रिकी लग रहे हैं तो आपका जब माइंडसेट कैसा था मतलब मैं इसीलिए पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि जो स्टूडेंट्स अब अपीयर होंगे एग्जाम के लिए दे विल गेट एन इनसाइट कि हाउ टू हैंडल द प्रेशर इन द एग्जाम.
Sir, ऐसे तो I was prepared that I know that 10 questions will come in a set which I will not know. It can come together also, it can come differently also, sir. But if you don't know, just leave it. I think you just move ahead because it's not that you will not know any of the questions. If you have studied, you will know the questions that are coming. So I don't think we should focus on the questions that are difficult, but we should focus on that we know. First question, sir, El Captonuria ka aa gaya. Uske baad to sir bahut hi confidence aa
That's nice. That's nice. That's right. So your mindset plays an important role in that one.
very much.
Yeah,
Very
Dr.
much.
Karan, can you please tell me about like the rapid revisions? How come rapid revisions and LRR sessions helped you in this one?
Yes, sir. In the first two revisions, I didn't watch that. But in the last one, I used to have 1 day for a subject. Then in the morning, I used to watch, suppose I was watching Dharma. So in the morning, I used to watch 2 hours of that Dharma video. And rest of the day, I used to read my notes on. But
Oh,
rapid revision, I watched of many subjects in the last month.
that's good. That's good. That's nice. So wonderful. Like, we got.
If I crack NEET PG, then only that satisfaction will come that yes, I have done something in life. Like this was
Absolutely.
like if I prepare for that one, then this will get cleared. This was the mindset.
Absolutely. वो कहते हैं ना कि मतलब aim for the stars, at least you land on the moon. तो
Right.
that's
I
absolutely
hope so, sir, next year we'll give the same interview for NEET PG also.
absolutely. Why not? Why not? Why not? I'll be like strongly praying for you that you also clear it with the same determination. You can also clear your NEET PG or INI-CET, whatever you prefer for writing. And yes, of course, we'll have an interview with a good rank in that one also. So
Sir,
before, yeah, yeah.
and just a little request, can you tell a special thanks to Preeti ma'am? Like, sir,
Sure.
I was so much impressed with her, throughout. She has been such a wonderful teacher. And, sir, I'll tell you an incident. I was sitting in my library, university library, and there were many students, like from first, second, third, 6 years. And, sir, you will not believe that in every table, her video was playing whether it is fifth year, third year, fourth year. So she's been lovely among students. Like her concepts are great and everyone is watching her. Like she's a star among, students. Just tell her a thank you from my side.
Completely agree with you. Yes, absolutely. I'll personally convey the regards. Like from Dr. Tarunum to Preeti ma'am, I'll surely convey the regards. Okay, don't worry about that.
Thank you, sir.
Before winding up, before finishing up, Dr. Taranum, can you please, let the students know a few of the advices that you want to give to the FMG students who are going to appear for the exam?
So first of all, I think you should start early, because if you start late, the stress gets to you and it's very difficult. And I would say just stick to a teacher. If you, even if you're changing platforms, it's okay, but stick to a particular teacher. Don't change the notes, and just stay, basic, because this also, in this exam also, we saw the concepts were important. Directly the questions were not coming repeated. Just stay to your concept. The basics should be clear, and I'll say, just as Deepak sir says, keep hammering. Just don't lose hope. Every day you have to get up, you have to study. Just you have to study. If you're studying, with your whole heart, and if you're true to your preparation, I don't think there is nothing that can stop you. I studied, sir. Sometimes I used to study 6 hours a day. I used to go out every day. I used to go to gym. 6 hours I used to study. Sometimes, if it's difficult, 10 hours, 11 hours, but not more than that. I don't, like to sit for long durations.
Lovely. That's wonderful. That's wonderful advice to all the students who are appearing for the FMG exam. And thank you. That was really nice speaking to you, Dr. Tarunam. And all the
Thank
best. May you continue preparation with your same determination. Next time also we'll have an interview, and next time we'll interview along with the other favorite faculties of yours like Dr. Preeti ma'am as well as Marva sir also.
Yes, sir.
The best. Once more, congratulations to you. Convey my regards to your parents also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.